I'm Laurence from Easy Deposit Homes in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. Our business is getting first home buyers into the property market with a low deposit.
Fantastic. And which part of, it's a whole of Southeast Queensland, right, that you guys work in?
Yep.
Fantastic. So you guys were doing quite a bit of lead gen via social media ads before we started working together. Can you just talk about what you were doing for lead gen before you started working with us?
Yeah, so before working with Digital Pipeline, our lead gen was I was creating the marketing and then also handling all inbound inquiries. But since I switched over to Digital Pipeline, it's allowed me to focus on doing more sales and less having to worry about my own marketing and inquiries.
Yeah, awesome. So obviously I spoke to yourself and the business owner, Robert and some of the other guys on the team before we started going ahead. Took a few months before we signed off and actually pushed the go button. What were you guys worried about before, taking the next step?
With you guys?
Yes, yeah, with us.
I'm just worried about sort of the quality of lead coming in, because working in the market and doing our own sort of stuff, it can vary time to time, but getting a lot of volume, and as a result, with the advertising criteria set, we're getting leads that meet our criteria.
Cool. So in terms of, you're worried about obviously the quality, what made you actually ultimately take the plunge and actually move ahead with us?
Just not having to handle the inbound inquiries and marketing, and just being able to focus on sales aspect and also a high volume of leads.
Okay, cool. And we've been going only for 10 days or 10 or 11 days now, so early days, but can you talk us through some of the numbers that you've seen and what sort of sales you believe you're going to be able to get based on the numbers we've got so far?
Yep. So 10 days in, so far got over 100 leads, and pretty confident that we'll be able to get about 4 or 5 sales out of over 100 so far.
Perfect. That's awesome. Yeah, I think we've had a couple of face-to-face, obviously a bunch of organising finance, and that's great. So 4 or 5 sales from the leads we've generated in the first 10 days alone. That's freaking awesome. So any other comments for anyone thinking about working with us?
Look, if you want to free up your time more, focus more on sales, customer service, that face-to-face client relationship, building a personal relationship with your clients. Let Digital Pipeline, handle everything for you.
Awesome. Hey man, that's a really interesting point you made about freeing up time. Do you have a feel for how much more time you've got in the week now that you're not having to run the ads and do a lot of those first calls?
Yeah, there's more time to sort of work, putting something together for a client in terms of doing the research and sort of towards that property, and also being able to respond to them as soon as you can.
Cool. So do you reckon it's freed up 1 hour, 5 hours per week? Like, do you have a feel for the actual number of hours that you've freed up per week?
Not too sure. Just trying to work numbers.
Yeah.
Well, look, doesn't have to spend time chasing up clients through that. So, look, that can be half an hour per client you can spend there.
Yeah.
Do the numbers, times that by how many leads?
Yeah, by 100 leads. That's like 50 hours.
Yeah.
Over a 10-day period. Okay, wow. Fantastic. Well, we're really excited to work with you guys. It's obviously, early days, but it's looking really good. So thanks for that, Laurence. Really appreciate it, mate. We'll keep cracking out those leads for you and see where we go.